Why are the Crusades still controversial in modern times? Imagine a time when armies fought not just for land, but for faith, identity, and power. That was the Middle Ages, a period full of conflict and change. The Crusades, a series of religious wars from the 11th to the 13th centuries, are a big part of that story. They started as efforts by Christian leaders in Western Europe to take back Jerusalem and other holy sites from Muslim control. But they also had political, economic, and social goals behind them. The idea was that fighting for the Holy Land was a sacred duty, promising spiritual rewards to those who fought. This belief in a holy war made the Crusades seem justified at the time. However, the reality was more complicated. Crusaders fought not only against Muslims but also against other Christians. For example, during the Fourth Crusade, Western armies attacked and looted Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire, which was Christian. This event created lasting bitterness between Eastern and Western Christians. Over the centuries, people have remembered and interpreted the Crusades in many different ways. In the 19th and 20th centuries, European nations looked back at these wars as symbols of national pride or religious superiority. Stories of famous figures like Richard the Lionheart and Saladin became legendary, shaping ideas about morality and identity. Sometimes these stories were simplified or changed to fit modern political goals. Today, the controversy continues because of how the Crusades are used in politics and culture. Some far-right groups in Europe and elsewhere have used images and language from the Crusades to promote anti-Muslim ideas or to frame current conflicts as a continuation of that ancient struggle. This use of history can be misleading because it ignores how complex the medieval period really was. It reduces centuries of interaction between different cultures to a simple story of conflict. The Crusades also left a lasting impact on European society. They helped strengthen monarchies by increasing their power, expanded trade routes, and led to new military technologies. They also created more contact between Europe and the Islamic world, influencing art, science, and culture in both regions. Because of all these effects, the Crusades are more than just historical events. They have become symbols loaded with meaning, used to support different views about religion, identity, and politics. How people remember and talk about the Crusades today continues to shape how we understand our past and its connection to the present.